Yeah, Mafia Magazine Radio.
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Luca Brassy with Jamie O.
What up, Luca? Hold on, baby. Let me set you up real quick, all right?
All right, no doubt, man.
For all my listeners out there, man, I got the opportunity to sit down, man, with an incredibly gifted artist, man, and this cat goes by the name of Luca Brassy. And we're going to sit down with Luca for a little while, baby. He's going to let us know what it takes for him to make the music that he made. So, Luca, baby, how the industry treating you these days, son?
It's doing pretty good right now, man. We're on our way, so we're doing all right.
Yeah, that's good stuff, baby. So let everybody know, man, where you originally from and how long you actually been doing your thing.
Yeah, well, it's Luca Brasi from upstate New York. Been doing this for about 13 years now over here in upstate, and I got in touch with some people. They're able to bring me to the next level, so that's what we got going on right now.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. So, man, what inspired you, man? At one point at some time in your life, man, you decided that you wanted to do music, man. So what was the inspiration, man, that made you say to yourself, man, I can do this, and not only can I do this, but I can do this really well?
I used to be a professional wrestler, actually, and some things happened. I ended up not being able to do that no more, and so more or less I had to find something else that I loved, and I picked up the pen one day, and I never put it down. And I started just writing different rhymes and stuff like that. And basically at the time, like as long as it rhymed, I thought it was all right. And then after a little bit of time, I got a little bit better, and I started realizing that I was able to put words together pretty well, and I was semi good at it. That I was going to try to pursue it a little bit harder. And all trials and tribulations, everything that went down, music never left me. So
Yeah.
now I decided again, like just keep on pursuing it and just keep pushing it forward. Don't let nothing stop you.
Yeah, no question, baby. So you actually have a lot of different things, a lot of different layers with you. You know what I'm saying? Not only can you spit, you know what I'm saying, but you also have, you know what I'm saying, some other things with you, man, where you speak different languages. Not only do you speak different languages, man, but you also put down different sounds, man. So give us a little insight on how you kind of wrangled all that together.
Yeah, well, I speak a little bit of Spanish, and I started kind of channeling the energy into a different style. Because what I was doing was I was writing a lot of lyrical stuff, and then I decided that I had to switch up my style because I really wanted to take it to the next level and pursue it as a career. And now, luckily I'm getting the chance to do that. I positioned myself hard to try to get the deals that I'm getting and get the recognition I'm getting now. But more or less, like one day I was just sitting down and I decided, you know what, I gotta switch up the style because what I was doing wasn't getting recognition. Pretty much as soon as I switched my style up, I went more the club route.
Right.
That's when all the recognition really started coming. So that's kind of the direction I decided to take it in.
Right. Now, I'm curious to something, man, because I've been in this game for a long time, man, and I've seen a lot of cats come and go. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of different things happen within people's careers. Now, my question to you is, man, was there a problem in the transition from your old style, from what you was doing before to what you're doing now with your moniker that you carry? You know what I'm saying?
No, not for me. There were some people that I was working with at the time, and I couldn't get them on the same page, so I kind of had to, they went their way, I went my way,
Right.
and I kept on doing what I was doing, and I haven't really been hearing anything about what they're doing, but all I know is what I'm doing. So, and from retrospect, man, I made the right decision. I knew what I had to do. I decided I wanted to do it, so I did it. So for me, the transition really wasn't that hard. It's a different kind of writing. Before it was really lyrical and really in depth, and now it's just, I just want people to move. I want people to have a good time. People got their own problems. They don't want to hear about mine. You know what I mean?
No doubt, baby. All right, so look here, man. Everybody want to know this, man. Where did the Luca Brasi come from, man? Tell us, man, how you came about using that name, man. You know what I
mean? Actually, I came up with that driving in my car one day.
Okay.
I used to have a different name. I used to go by TNT years ago. Well, not really years ago, but it stemmed from years ago back in my wrestling career, and it just kind of carried over to the music. But with the image, I decided to switch everything up, and I wanted to be like actually who I was and stop trying to really portray not really something that I wasn't, but something I really didn't want to do. So I decided, I had to switch up the name, switch up the image a little bit. So I was driving in my car, and I was coming up with all these different names. I really wasn't feeling any of them. And then it hit me one day. I was just like, my full government name Luca I just put it all together and came up with Luca Brassy. And I was just like, you know what? That's it. I'm Luca Brassy. I was like, it's that simple.
Yeah.
And within 10 minutes, I had the name, I had the image, I knew how my hair had to look. Like I knew everything about this image, like without even thinking about it. So I knew it was right.
Yeah, no doubt, baby. Hey, and it's working, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because when we see the man, I say, yeah, that's cool, that's original. Especially when I seen the government name. You know what I'm saying? And then even I, after looking at it, man, I was able to put that together. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, man. So you have the opportunity, man, to be able to actually be on stage with some great ones. You know what I'm saying? And what I want you to tell the people is, man, some of the things, man, and some of the lessons that you may have learned, you know what I'm saying? Some cats may have dropped some jewels on you, you know what I'm saying, in your endeavors and you kind of performing and opening for other artists that's out there, man. So give us a little insight on some of the things that you learned, man, by being around some of the great ones.
Yeah, well, I opened for Lil Kim and Rakim, which was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun doing that. And I got offered to open for Jadakiss and D Block and DMX, which I unfortunately couldn't do because I was out of town on some other stuff that weekend. But really just watching everything, you can learn something from anybody you watch. So even everybody from the opening performance of those shows to the closing performance, you learn with some performances, unfortunately, what not to do. You know what I mean? But with other performances, you can actually take a lot from it. So I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that like all my ideas, you know what I'm saying, stem from, just me. You can learn something from everybody. So just make sure everybody's paying attention to everything that's going on because you can pull, you know what I'm saying, different things. Not so much steal, you know what I mean, but you can get ideas. You can try different things, learn how to meet new people, and there's always networking that can be done.
Right, no question.
So that's what it is.
No question, man. You can always expand on something else that you've heard or done or been around. You know what I'm saying? And that just makes you who you are. I'm tripping on, man, on the range of music that you listen to. You know what I'm saying? Or the range of music that you actually incorporate into the things that you do every day. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of us really understand, man, what it is about to be listening to AC/DC or Metallica.
Yeah.
You know, or so forth.
Yeah, well, I pretty much go back to just being able to learn something from everybody,
Right.
Whether it's somebody who's already on the map or somebody who's not on the map, just getting inspired through other artists is what artists do. That's how you become an artist. You know what I'm saying? You don't just wake up one day and say I'm gonna be an artist. There had to be something that triggered that inside you. You know what I mean? So no matter what anybody says, it's like they're inspired by someone else.
Right.
So it's like, and I listen, you can learn something from all different kinds of music. I go back to the 80s when Aerosmith and Run DMC collaborated on that. That was such an original track, you know what I mean? And nobody ever thought of combining genres of music like that. But it's like it happened, and now it's a really popular thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you can just listen to anybody and learn something. And if you hear something that hits you, you'll be like, all right, I'm going to try something. I'm going to maybe can build off something like that.
Yeah.
So just because I'm a hip hop artist or lyricist, it's like I can still learn things from other genres of music. So that's why I have such a wide variety.
No question, baby. And you had the opportunity from what I hear, the research we done on you and all that. You had an opportunity, man, to meet your idol. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And so tell us, man, who your idol is, man, and what it was about that person, you know what I'm saying, that made you look up to him or the music or what they do, man, and how you met him in that whole scene, man. Just give us a little insight on all that, baby.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, his name is Johnny Clegg, and he does South African anti-apartheid music. And I've been listening to him since I was about 4 years old, and I just saw him live last year. So I waited about 25 years to see him. And not only was I able to see him here in upstate, but I was also able to meet him and, take a picture with him and just thank him for inspiring me. I actually was able to talk to him for a few minutes, and it was just a real, real cool experience because there's a lot of people out there that never get the chance to meet the person that really set them in the direction that they're going in at this moment. And I actually was one of the lucky ones that had the chance to do that.
Right.
And his music is really, really political. But he also can make like dance music. It's not club music. And I'm talking like he was real, real popular back in the late 80s, early 90s, and a lot of people don't even know who he is. But that was the artist that really. I've carried him from the time I was 4 up till now. I still listen to him. I was just listening to him today. So you know what I mean. So his music is phenomenal.
Right. and that was the reason why I wanted you to actually explain that, because like you said, a lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying, even know about him or know what kind of music he do, but you know what I'm saying, but through you know what I'm saying, now you just brought life to that man, you know what I mean? And so,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know, and I just wanted to kind of let you get that in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.